Hi, welcome to some books read by me, Becky, for the Perham Area Public Library. While we're all staying home, I am reading some of my favorite books over and over again. And some of my favorite books are Pete the Cat books. And here are just a couple that I think are really fun. Pete the Cat and his 4 Groovy Buttons. Oh, look at all the buttons on this page. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 3. 4. Take away 1 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 2. 3 take away 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 1. 2 take away 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My button, my 1 groovy button. My button, my 1 groovy button. Pop! Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 0. 1 take away 1 equals 0. Did Pete cry? Oh, goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? His belly button! And he kept on singing his song. Oh, it's all good, he's thinking. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We just keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. The end. I like that. Here's another one that's kind of fun. Pete the Cat. I love my white shoes. I don't know how many people have white shoes. I have white shoes. It has a little bit of blue on it. They're kind of dirty though. Okay, Pete the Cat. I love my white shoes. Pete the Cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song. another song. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. Oh no. Pete stepped on a pile of strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Can you guess? Red! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept on walking along and singing his song. He's thinking, everything is cool. Let's see his song. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. Oh no. Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Blue! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept on walking along and singing his song. This time he thinks it's pretty awesome. Here's his song. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. Oh no. Pete stepped in a large puddle of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? Brown. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. He thinks it's groovy. Sing with me. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. Oh no. Pete stepped in a bucket of water, and all of the brown and all of the blue and all of the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? Can you guess? White! But now they were wet. Oh no. Did Pete cry? Goodness knows. He kept on walking along and singing his song. This time, rock and roll. Let's sing his song together. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. Oh, here's the illustration. And as he's walking along in his wet shoes, they go squeak, squeak, squeak. Well, the moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song, because it's all good. All those things Pete stepped in, it was still good. I have one more Pete the Cat book I'd like to read for you this time. It's about one of my favorite foods, Pete the Cat and the Perfect Pizza Party. And I like the illustrations right inside the cover too. Look at all the different pizzas. I've never had a cupcake pizza. I do eat mushroom pizzas. I've never had a blueberry pizza. That's so interesting. Let's see what Pete the Cat puts on his pizza. Oh, the light bulb picture means an idea. And here's Pete the Cat. I think his idea has something to do with a pizza and a party. Pete the Cat loves pizza. Pete the Cat loves parties too. Pete had an idea of what he could do. He would have the perfect pizza party. And here's a sign he made. You are invited to Pete's Pizza Party. Fun, music, games. Bring your swimsuit. Pete's friends all arrived. It was time to build the perfect pizza together. That would make the pizza even better. Pete thought the perfect pizza would be pepperoni with extra cheese. It's a party, it's a party, it's a pepperoni pizza party. Here they played Pin the Tail on the Unicorn. But everyone did not agree with his pepperoni. Callie said, pepperoni would be just fine, but I really love pretzels on mine. Pete and the gang were puzzled. Pretzels. Well, that's something new, but maybe pretzels could be groovy too. It's a party, it's a party, it's a pepperoni pretzel pizza party. Well, Squirrel said pepperoni and pretzels would be just fine, but I really love pistachios on mine. Pete and the gang were puzzled. Pistachios? Well, that's something new. But maybe pistachios could be groovy too. It's a party, a pepperoni pretzel pistachio pizza party. Well, Grumpy Toad said pepperoni, pretzels, and pistachios would be just fine, but I really like pickles on mine. Pete and the gang were puzzled. Pickles? That's something new, but maybe pickles could be groovy too. It's a party, it's a pepperoni, pretzel, pistachio, pickle pizza party. Well, Gus said pepperoni, pretzels, pistachios, and pickles would be just fine, but I love popcorn on mine. Well, Pete and the gang were puzzled. Popcorn? Well, that's something new. Well, maybe popcorn could be groovy too. It's a party, a pepperoni, pretzel, pistachio, pickles, popcorn, pizza party. Alligator said, pepperoni, pretzels, pistachios, pickles, and popcorn would be just fine, but I really like papaya on mine. Now, Pete and the gang were really puzzled. Papaya? Well, that's something new, but maybe papaya could be groovy too. It's a party, a pepperoni, pretzel, pistachio, pickle, popcorn, papaya, pizza party. Pete and the gang piled the pepperoni, pretzels, pistachios, pickles, popcorn, and papaya on top. The pizza was so high they had to stop. Ding! The pizza was done. Trying something new might be fun. They all built up the courage to take a first bite. And the pepperoni, pretzel, pistachio, pickle, popcorn, papaya pizza was out of sight. Dynamite just right. In the end, the perfect pizza is a pizza shared with friends. Thank you for listening to my stories about Pete the Cat. I really liked sharing them with you. Bye.